Bill, I don't ask this of many CEOs, but knowing your background, can you talk about the research efforts behind this evolution of your Crown Media properties?
Yes, and certainly research, as we know, is the currency, or delves into the numbers that are the currency of the business. And this is the real problem area, I think, for the business overall moving forward. And that Nielsen hasn't yet figured out a way to necessarily capture and measure second screen and other utilization of devices. And so, we are very concerned, as I know the overall broader marketplace is, that we're developing content that we can't monetize or that we're not getting paid for. Efforts are underway at the CAB to measure that in a better way and to think about that a little bit differently. So I think that over the next several months we will see this take a form where there's better measurement, where there's better metrics around the data, and that will allow advertisers to get a better handle on who they're actually delivering, how long it's being consumed for, and what that equation looks like. And that will then in turn allow organizations like ours that are content providers to ascribe a value to it and really create that value proposition. So, we're very much looking forward to that day where it's not a guesstimate of what we're doing, and we're able to actually go to an advertiser with a plan that shows your linear package that has the typical metrics combined with the digital portion that either Nielsen or another provider or the actual IV is taken, and we utilize that data through a third-party source or our own measurement, which we've looked at. So at the end of the day, though, I think that we will get there. It's just very painful. It's a painful process.
You mentioned looking into your own measurement. Can we explore that a little bit?
Sure. We work hard with ComScore and a number of others to try and deliver to our clients the best information that we have around how we're doing in this area with HallmarkChannel.com and HallmarkMovieChannel.com, and our research team is very focused on that. I think that the issue becomes when our content is consumed in other places that we do not have access to that data, then it becomes more problematic. So, our own efforts are reported through a third-party source, and then what we know in terms of traffic and what spikes traffic and where an individual goes or consumer goes when they get to our site. So there is a lot that goes into that and providing that information for clients. But at the end of the day, it's got to be a broader approach that is validated by a third party across the board, across multiple websites and platforms and digital experiences. It can't just be within our environment that we're measuring the content.
Because Crown Media has businesses beyond the television, you have the greeting card business and all, you're probably sitting on a lot of really great big data sets. Are you using that? If so, how?
As a former researcher, you're very smart, and you get right to some of the key hidden advantages, again, that we have as being part of Hallmark. We have a database of 14 million Gold Crown enthusiasts who love Hallmark stores and who love the brand, and so certainly we target those potential viewers on a monthly basis. We don't want to stay our welcome or overstep our boundaries as Hallmark Channel within the bigger Hallmark card umbrella, but we certainly have a lot of access to that data. We also have access to the keepsake enthusiast who purchases keepsake ornaments and is part of that club, as well as just general research that Hallmark does that is deep dive into who their consumer is and what their experience is and how they feel about the brand and how they feel about our network and how they see overall, the entertainment proposition within the Hall of Fame, within our channel, within the movie channel, and all of that is extremely useful. We've also partnered much more closely over the past 2.5 years with Hallmark Cards in terms of some of not only that research, but in working through initiatives that would work well for both of us, be it on the entertainment side that has a licensing component potentially, or broader strategic efforts that we think will definitely pay dividends down the road for both companies.